Naofumi's crew has successfully seized control of the lighthouse that manipulates the barrier. Naofumi begins discussing their plans moving forward, but instead of a war council, they're dealing with a squad of hungover revolutionaries. Why? Well, because Sedina decided to host a drinking contest. Naofumi is like, focus up, and asks where the current Heavenly Emperor is hiding, as he wants to get this over with quickly. It turns out that the current emperor is residing in the new capital of Cutenlo. Raluva suggests starting their campaign from the old capital, where the previous emperors took the throne. Interestingly enough, if Raphtalia performs the proper ritual there, she'll gain access to divine blessings. That's a game changer for the revolution and Naofumi's upcoming battles. By the way, the real mastermind of this whole mess is that woman, Makina. She's the regent pulling strings behind the scenes, and she's ruthless. In other words, she's the one controlling the emperor like a puppet. Is it just me, or does she resemble that infamous Well, we'll learn more about her later on. Then Naofumi suggests Raphtalia hold a parade in her Miko outfit to boost morale. Then a weird sound shakes the city. Dust clouds rise near an ancient ruin. Everyone rushes outside and sees it, a massive multi-headed serpent monster named Hydra emerging from the ruins. It turns out that the government broke the seal on these ancient monsters to protect their power and to stop Naofumi's crew. They were supposed to have been defeated by the previous emperor long ago, but that was a lie. They were sealed, not slain. The fact that the monsters were sealed inside ruins instead of being slain was so Cutenlo could use them to strengthen the barrier. There are multiple ruins like that across the country. And now, thanks to the current emperor's misguided blessings, they're back and stronger than ever. Apparently, the emperor enacted a rule against killing monsters because those sealed beasts protected the country by strengthening the barrier. Funnily enough, they consider those sealed monsters gods, but those same creatures once almost destroyed Cutenlo. Most absurd of all is that the emperor even gave them blessings to make them stronger. Releasing those monsters shows how desperate and ruthless Makina can be to cling to power. However, Naofumi sees an opportunity. If Raphtalia defeats the monster before it harms civilians, she'll be seen as the true Heavenly Emperor. That flips the narrative, corrupt government versus people's champion. So the squad splits up. Naofumi leads the charge with Galleon and the others. Meanwhile, Philo, Itsuki, and the rest head to the site to support Naofumi. The monster? It's got 8 heads and the Sakura Emperor's stone thingy. Just as they move closer, Naofumi realizes that the Hydra has the Emperor's blessing, and it will deploy a divine barrier that weakens hero buffs if they move too close. The Hydra attacks next, but Naofumi manages to evade its strike.